front on me. Is that necessary?
You know you become a star because you're the biggest target out there. When everyone's on the court, they're coming for you. When the opposing player walks into the arena, they're thinking about upstaging you. You're like a trophy to them. They're thinking, if I'm better than this guy, the spotlight turns on me. So you know you're a superstar because you're a marked man. Everyone's coming for you.
Inspired by Basquiat, my job, up fire. Everybody took a shot, tip my body up tired. Build me up, break me down, build me up again. Like hoping each back so we can kill your ass again. Oh God, flow, though he's no bigger pop, but he's close. Time hoping when they got me fighting ghosts. Most kings, with the same talk, they like you, they gon' good like you. Wait, shit, it's only half if they like you.
Hey, welcome Divine Masculine to the Grace of Thrones. If this is your first time, if this is not, welcome back. I do appreciate your support. So I was here and I was like, you know what? Let me do a message for the Divine Masculine specifically, because I haven't done one in like a very long time on this platform. And I am a mother of a son, and I really believe, you know, that is important for our young, or our kings period, you know, to get like insight, especially from divine feminine energies, right? So why I feel like that is because as a mother, I was scrolling across TikTok. I'm actually going to upload it in my shorts so you can check it out. If you like this song or you want to hear the full song, I'm going to drop the link in the description below as well. Most kings get their heads cut off, baby. So they build you up to tear you down, to build you up again. But you got the strength to proceed. Just understand that you're going to have to keep it pushing. Surrendering your needs to compare yourself with other people and trust. Because the video I saw earlier today on TikTok, it was an older masculine talking to some younger masculines, right? And saying, like, telling them, like, listen, like, the closest thing to unconditional love through his experience is a good mother. So I feel like you guys, like, you know, someone needs to hear that. Like, you know, whatever you are, you know, doing, you know, whatever status you are in life, never forget your mother. And it's nothing like the love of a good mother. Like that love is they love you no matter what your condition is, you know. So like, just appreciate your mother. Your mother could be very significant and like a very significant person in your life. I would hope that for yourself. And I will be pulling, with that being said, I will be pulling from this deck. This is like messages from mother energy. So I will be pulling from that, but I heard this song and I was like, damn, like, yeah, like a lot of masculines, you know, they have it tough. Like, you know, it's not easy to be a masculine, especially a divine masculine. And like, you know, a lot of people want your head. Like, you know, you could be dealing with Judases, you know what I'm saying? And so let me just start with reading the astrology dice. So the astrology dice showed up number 7, which is the 7th house, which talks about relationships. So relationships could be very significant for you at this time. You understand? And yeah, Libra could be significant to you. All right, you could be a Libra. You got a Libra in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Libra, or maybe a Libra woman is just significant to you at this time, or a Libra. Some type of relationship with a Libra. Hopefully it's not the Judas or somebody that's trying to tear you down. Anyways, and then the next reading from the dice is the ruling sign that is significant for you at this time is is Pluto. So Pluto is about growth, power, and transformation. The affiliated sign to this planet is Scorpio. Scorpio is about death and rebirth and transformation. So like he was saying, like in this song, like, you know, who the heck, you know, does all this work to stay the same? So people could be hating on your transformation, but you're very powerful and you're being asked to trust that you have the strength to proceed and you know, do what you do with high honor, right? As your dreams are coming true. Some of you guys are traveling, getting ready to travel across seas, taking a vacation, something like that, right? But definitely this is a card saying, showing your manifestations are coming true. And you're going to either a man of high honor or you're going to be receiving a lot of high honor. And this has to do with your foundation, you know. Your spirit guides are protecting. Your spirit is uplifted. You have a very strong, beautiful spirit. And there are angels protecting you on all four corners. You understand? Some of you guys will be good for you guys to sleep in white. And then we have the occupation. Like, you know, you're doing really good, but somebody wants to end your position. You hear them sirens? Somebody wants to take you out of their position. Somebody could have dark thoughts, going through a maze, trying to see how they can take you out of your position. Maybe that's that Judas energy. Or maybe you could be struggling with dark thoughts at this time. You know, trying to, like, something with in your conscious state, like your consciousness is like you're trying to get through this maze, you know, there's a lot of dark thoughts. All right, your intention is to have peace, but yet there is showing conflict. All right. So even though you intend for peace, there's conflict, and why? Because everybody wants to be king, but let me tell you something. Everybody wants your position. Everybody wants the king's head. Okay, so some of you guys could be finding out there'll be a message coming in within the next 7 days, 7 weeks, right? All 7 months top, 777, about a child. For some of you guys will be finding out a child is not yours. For others of you guys, you're gonna find out something about a child that is like not the best news, or something that's going to trigger your inner child, where you will need to do some type of inner child healing, right? Oh, I just got chills all over my body. Yeah, that's what it is. Some of you guys are playing it safe, whether you're trying to figure out whether this kid is yours or not, or you're just playing it safe because you don't want anybody triggering inner child wounds. All right. Some of you guys could be going to court at this time, right? Something to do with a courtship. Some of you guys child support. Some of you guys with marriage. You know, some of you guys want to play safe and get married, but maybe you guys could be dealing with some court state situations due to a child trying to figure out whether it's yours or not. And then others of you guys, you just have to stand your ground in who you court, because you're a king, so you can't court anybody. All right. And number 4 is on this card with courtship, and the angel of the 4 directions. Like, you got to make sure that this feminine energy, whoever you're dealing with, whoever your partner is, that they are someone who your angels or your spirit guides approve of. Things are changing for you. You could have really changed locations in your business or upgraded your business. If not, things are getting ready to change for you, whether business, work, career. I would be mindful, because it is showing some type of sudden wealth turning upside down. So that means like an interruption or something that you planned, you know, something that could have went good, because 777 we talked about earlier. You might hear some news where, okay, there's a bit of a pause, or someone trying to interrupt your finances. But be patient. Your expectations will be met, but it will take some time. All right, your ascendant masters are guiding you here. Spirit, the number 7 again. All right, you guys could be afraid of intimacy, right? Going back to talking about that unconditional love. The closest thing to that on earth you will experience is from a good mother. So I pray that you guys have that, you know, and I will be pulling messages for from a mother energy for you guys, just to get that message that you need from that mother energy, you know. So you're being asked to surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening up your heart. Now, we also have Taurus, right? Taurus is about your money. Taurus is about their money, okay? All right, and let's see what body part is significant for you this time. Your neck, your throat, and your vocal cords. So definitely your voice, there's strength in your voice. There's something about your voice is very powerful, okay? But you could be working on your throat chakra at this time. Some of you guys could be dealing with neck pain, back pain, and you guys could just really use some self-love and self-care for yourself. All right, yeah, and then you're also being asked to surrender to miracles. Although you intend peace, there is some showing conflict and you trying to like steer your ship. So one of my mentors, FYI, all my mentors are males. Even my therapist is a male. Okay, so one of my mentors, he says, and this is a Yoruba proverb, right, from Africa, is that in order for one to steer their ship in life, you got to pick your energy up too, right, masculine energies, right, you could be low on energy, you want to pick your energy up. So though you see the ship, this person is steering the ship, like, you know, switching their body from standing straight. The ship is leaning, or like, you know, leaning due to the waves, right? The power of the waves is coming in. It seems a bit unexpected, but whether expected or unexpected, this person is shifting their body from standing up straight in order to balance and remain standing on the ship as the ship is, you know, being tossed through the waves. I feel like you could be going through the waves of life right now. You could be being tossed, but at the same time, you may not be standing up as straight as you want to, but you're standing exactly where you need in order to remain standing in your position. Because why most kings want their heads cut, most kings get their head cut off because people want your position. Sometimes by people closest to you, all right, you could have put somebody on and they try to snake you like Judas. You know what I'm saying? Your intentions was peace. But they try to put conflict. So wherever you are in your life, the proverb is, in order for one to remain standing, in order for the captain of the ship to remain standing, one has to learn to adjust their position. So learn to, I'm hearing sirens again, you know, don't be afraid to adjust your position in life, or adjust yourself in order to remain standing, especially when you're coming across events of conflict. Now, there is showing that you definitely want, you in these two swans, it's like definitely a divine love. That's for you, a divine union, divine partnership. That's why Spirit is asking you to surrender to the fear of intimacy, all right? Because it will bring you peace and it will be peaceful, all right? As long as you trust and stand in your strength. And you're being asked, once again, to surrender to miracles, be open to miracles occurring in your life, feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. Okay, so you're also stepping up. This is something, a miracle with your status quo. All right, the road is open to you, especially if you're receiving blockages and whatever it is you were manifesting or you're doing or whatever, or in your life. You can expect the road to open up and for you to increase your status in high honor. Also for you to be able to travel for some of you guys. So you guys want to make some moves, all right, if that's going to be happening. All right, you're also being asked to surrender to your passion, all right? Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Okay, so with that being said, let me pull from this deck here, see what the mother energy wants you to know. Oh my gosh. I have a son, you guys. I love him so much. His little behind is over there playing. I told him to go to bed, but you know, he flexing because I'm recording right now. But that's okay. This last Saturday was a spring break. Okay, spirit messages for divine masculine, please. Okay, so we have, wow. All right, so we have dwelling place. Where does your mind most often dwell? Upon my grace or upon a problem? Choose me as a dwelling place for your mind, and your soul shall find rest within the temple of my heart. So you're being asked to choose to, dwell on the grace that the divine has for you, for the mother energies in your life that they have for you. Focus on that rather than the problem, okay? And that's where you're going to find rest, all right? Some of you guys is where you find the most. And if it's not your mother, it could be a mother figure that's very significant in your life. We also have intervention. I want you to learn from your choices, but I always protect you from consequences that will benefit your soul development. So when my intervention is required, is given, fear not. So yeah, so it could have been some sudden interruptions or disruptions, but or things just like not going exactly how you planned it, but this is divine intervening for you because divine wants the best for your soul's development. You're being asked not to fear. We also have destiny. I know the path that will best fulfill you as you take your journey. Let my skillful navigation calm and reassure you. Have faith, you shall attain what you seek. So whatever it is you seek, that's why Spirit is asking you to surrender to miracles. There's definitely a lot of high honor here for you, especially with your occupation. Or somebody want to take you out of your position. You're going to be really good. You're going to be able to attain what it is that you seek. We have seek my guidance. I am your divine mother. We belong to each other. Speak to me of your concerns. I will receive all you offer me and show you the way. Universal gateway. All right, so universal gateway gets me to this card. Like some of you guys are gonna be really traveling the world, traveling the universe, like the gateways. Like I said, the road is open for you to do what you gotta do and meet the status quo you need to. Okay, universal gateway. I'm your path to freedom and fulfillment. You do not need to labor alone. Open your heart to mine, and all manner of blessings shall manifest through you for the good of all. All right, we have take my hand. I am real and I am reaching for you. Take my hand. Feel the strength, right? Look at this. Remember the strength showed up for you? All right. Feel the strength and the courage within your heart. You are capable of more than you realize. Believe in yourself. So, yeah, believe in yourself, please. And there is karmic healing with the child in reverse here. I definitely see, this card as a significance to some healing that needs to be done. All right, so wounded souls need healing. All right, whether it was a child of yours, your inner child, or something to do with a child that ended up not being yours. You're being asked to soften your heart and cultivate goodwill. You need not to concern yourself with the workings of divine justice. I dispense a perfect balance of compassion and wisdom. All is well. So all is well. No need for you to trip. Let's see what's going on here for you. We'll pull on some divine abundance cards as well. Okay. All right, so we have wolf energy. I'm getting alpha male, right? Definitely alpha. Beware of letting your wilder instincts spin out of control, especially your emotions. Okay. And be aware of your emotions around the full moon energy, because that's when, like, if for this wolf totem to be showing up, this is like letting me know, like, you definitely have to be mindful around the full moon. Right, you could have like legends in your bloodline that are connected to wolves, right? Your ancestry line, right? Legendary. connections with the animal kingdom and specifically wolves. So waxing moon, now's a good time to focus on achieving your own personal goals. So Spirit wants you to really focus in on your own personal goals at this time. All right, and yeah, let's see what the divine abundance. Okay, some of you guys could be a Leo. At the bottom deck, we have moon in Leo. It is an important time to guard against being self-centered and over-opinionated or pushy. All right, so let's see what the divine abundance messages are for you at this time. Expansiveness, all right? Like I said, open road. Eternity is far more creative than rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. So, like, you know, kings don't die, they become legends. So, don't allow your ego to exhaust you. Allow your creativity to you know, travel more beyond any limitations, right? And expand, because you definitely have a lot of potential to expand in abundance and creativity. There's some type of grief here. Okay, so you could be going through it, you know. I'm sending you love and light. Tears are what happens when the ice in the heart melts. So definitely that inner child healing or something to do with a child that could have brought you sadness, or as a child, Spirit is asking you to, like, be okay with, it's okay to cry. I would say sometimes, like, yeah, there's a time and place for everything, but sometimes you can't even hold it. But I definitely tell my son it's okay to cry. So I'm telling you that it's okay to cry. Maybe you just, like, you know, having to play that alpha role, or having to stand in that alpha role, rather. I don't want to say play, because ain't nothing play about you. All right? Yeah, so having to always be in that alpha energy, sometimes you had to harden your heart, or like perform this ice around your heart where you could have become cold. Others could have felt like you were cold, but then you decided, like, some type of grief came through, and it's like you realized, okay, you know what? I can't hold this shit back. I gotta let this shit out. It's eating me up, and it's good. It's good to break down that wall, because you don't want to give yourself heart issues, or like cholesterol issues, or just health issues by, you know, always want to, like, play that tough role. It's also strength in, you know, feeling your emotions and allow yourself to go through the emotions. As the great Nipsey Hussle would say, allow yourself to go through the emotions, all right? At the bottom, we have sacrifice. And you see that this masculine is on the bottom, at the back of this deck, on the card. All right, so there's like a, sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsession, and addictions. It's a sacrifice to love. So whatever addictions you have, obsessions and illusion, God is really cutting that out of your life right now, cutting away everything that needs to go. So if people are going, things are going, it's because they need to go, okay? It's a sacrifice that you have to in order to love yourself fully, and also to surrender to divine intimacy, right? Yeah, so if you're looking for some help, remember that divine source is your help, okay? Don't forget to pray. Help me now that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all right? So divine is your source, all right? Now, let's see what you need to surrender. And but we read, I don't know, because I heard surrender in this card, I felt the quote back on surrender. We already have surrender to intimacy, surrender to miracles, and surrender to passion. Surrender to receiving support and love, right? And that's going back to, like, that good mother love, right? Or maybe there's a feminine energy that is a mother. She could be a mother figure, and she just has that nurturing mother energy. Okay. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. All right. Allow the love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off simultaneously. this can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture yourself. So allow others to help you, allow support to come in so that you don't have to take on so much being an alpha male, okay, or being the, holding everything down, being the head, the breadwinner, whatever that is. Allow support from others and allow love rather than trying to handle everything on yourself. This will take a lot of pressure off of you. Some of you guys, this will bring your blood pressure down by, allowing yourself to receive help. And this can also, and you can also simultaneously nurture yourself, okay? Yeah. Going back to, now's a good time to focus on achieving your own personal goals. All right, so all is well. Let me get a fortune for you here. He who hurries cannot walk with dignity. So no, be patient with yourself. I'm hearing sirens again. Again, the fortune says, he who hurries. And it's funny because I'm doing a masculine. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm doing the masculine read for you guys, right? Can you see? It says, literally says he. All right, so this is definitely your message. He who hurries cannot walk with dignity. So take time to and have patience to analyze things and to make a very conscious decision in all that you're doing so that you can continue to walk in your dignity, okay? Your lucky numbers are 31, 33, 34, 56, 3, and 42. If anything in here resonated with you guys, I do appreciate you. Do share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Be blessed.